A live look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Colorado Buffaloes and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, I caught up with the Buffalo head coach before the game. This team has continued to shine, and he said his message to them in the locker room before the game was, this is our opportunity. They were not ranked to start the season and have continued to play their way into the conversation, but every week gets a little harder. He wants intensity and focus right out of the gate.
The Cyclones headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Colorado's offense as they take control of the football first. Joseph Williams, and you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
We've got two receivers playing in this game, two of the best in the entire country. Two guys who had an opportunity to go to the next level, but they came back because they knew they had a chance to compete for a national championship. And now, David, we get this game where these guys are going to go head-to-head. They're seniors. They know the system. They have great chemistry with their quarterbacks, and they're ready to put on a show.
And if you don't think they're peeking over to the other side every time they're not on the field, you are absolutely wrong. This is that kind of showdown. This is draft stock jockeying, right? This is the Bolitnikoff at the end of the season. They want to make a name for themselves. Who is the best wide receiver? No better opportunity than to do it head-to-head, and we got that stage today.
To throw, it's Reynolds. Fires to the right. He's got an open man. There he goes. The 10. Touchdown, Buffs. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this could be a scary unit.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Iowa State's offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. There's some room. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Moves the pocket. It's Lacey. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Complete to the right. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Keeps it on the ground. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? He'll try to get to the marker himself. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The throw. Fires quickly. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give to the fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. The Cyclones come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They want to throw it. Flip it out to the back on the screen. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And here comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Sets his feet, it's Reynolds. Here comes the heat. A strike downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Buffaloes moving quickly to the line.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the second drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Quarterback keeper. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Doing it himself again. Ball is loose. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus, they get the first down. And the Buffaloes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Colorado! He carried it into the end zone for the score.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. They might be feeling a little heat here as they've fallen into a 14-3. It's the same wide open. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Finds his target. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Tells the run, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd down to the air. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. But a little time, lets it go. He's got the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on when you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Looking for blockers. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Danzy. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. At the end of quarter 1, let's check out the start for both of these quarterbacks. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Reynolds. Out wide right, it's Holland. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Rush right in his face. On the move, he fires. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the gun. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Right back to the well. Tackled almost immediately, not a whole lot on that one. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Hits inside, it's Edwards. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Cyclones will call on their punt team. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Look out! Right side, it's Edwards. Could not make his way to the corner. 2nd and long here. Looking for the edge. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Wants to throw, it's Reynolds. Unloads to the right, and they'll miss the connection here on third down. And the Buffaloes send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to field this one. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Hands it off. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Ton of ground to cover here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And he gets rid of it. They'll need a bunch on second down. Straight ahead, it's Coleman Williams. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. And the missed connection on third down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Look at it this way, the field position is awful, but opportunity to pile up a lot of stats because there are a lot of yards in front of them. Looking to pass, it's Lacey. Dumps it off in the flats. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. On target over the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And it's on third downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Turns upfield. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. The Cyclones can really attack on this 2nd and short. Quick give. It's Edwards. They've pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Setting up the screen. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a grab on the shot. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
And the Cyclones have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get touchdown Cyclones! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown throwing the football. On the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they cut it to a 14-13 game. Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Running inside, it's Williams. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. That's caught by Williams. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The give is to Williams. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. The Buffaloes in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Makes the grab on the left. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Scanning the field, it's Reynolds. Fires to the wideout. Complete to Williams over the middle. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Breaks into the open. The 40. The 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Iowa State!
It's crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the first half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking it pick 6 all the way to the house that could really end up costing.
And you talk about flipping a game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game, being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. And here's the return. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Williams hauls it in near the sideline. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. Headed for the corner, it's Danzy. Just make sure to take care of that football. He stopped after a short gain. It'll be 3rd down. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. We begin with Minnesota taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Gophers, with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. It evens up their record at 2-2 on the season following a nice home win. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Ames. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
And the Buffaloes will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Iowa State's offense heads out to get this drive underway. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Play action on first down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Rush is on. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Third down play from the gun. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Cyclones are moving quickly down the field. They're going back to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time. Drops back on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Back to pass, it's Lacey. They go to the wide receiver screen. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Oh, pressure's coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Why not get everybody's heart pumping a little bit, bouncing off that right up, right and through.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Makes the quick grab. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Making his first move. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Sets his feet. It's Lacey. Can hold on in the face of the contact. 2nd and long here. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kicker bragged that he can kick an 80-yard field goal. He'll settle for a 59-yarder here. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Over the middle, it's Williams. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Red pass, it's complete. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. Finds his big tight end. Turning it on. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Coleman Williams. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Williams. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. Looking downfield, it's Reynolds. Extending the play. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have put up some stats. We're just about ready to go with the final quarter. They'll try to start this final period by putting a 3 spot on the board. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. It's our forced to settle for the field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa State sending the offense back out. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Works his way to the 38 after gaining 5. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Finds his tight end. There he goes. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 48. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Lacey. Out wide left, it's Hayes. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down. And the Cyclones go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Jet sweep to the receiver. Looking for the corner and could not find it. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They worked that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. And that 3rd down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Out wide right, it's Holland. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38. Fresh set of downs going to the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Williams open on the right side. Could not make his way to the corner. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. They're all over it. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He wants to take the top off. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Got it behind the line. It's Hayes. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Looking to throw, it's Lacey. Fires to the wideout. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. So getting the ball back on that interception at least gives us a chance to have a finish in this one. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Long way to go on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Left side, it's Danzy. That's the way to get it out of your own end. Takes it all the way up to the 25 before going out of bounds. Wants to throw on first. It's dropped after taking the hit. Second and long here. Wants to throw it. Right side, it's Coleman Williams. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. That's caught by Williams. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. From the gun, it's Williams. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Back to throw, it's Reynolds. Gonna take a shot. He's got it inside the 25. And he scores! Touchdown, Buffaloes!
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there on the post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer.
Iowa State, 29. Colorado, 24.
Deep in the end zone, it's Miller. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. He's got the first down. What a cut. Now he's loose. Just what they needed. Huge explosive play as he takes it to the 33.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time.
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Season alley. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. Motion from the wideout. They'll try the jet sweep here. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Trying to slip through and pick it up. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to pound it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Iowa State! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So it's an 80-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. To the air, it's Reynolds. Hauls it in. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.